Alrighty, welcome aboard. We're going through a bunch of optional content. That's mostly what's on the menu today. Um, I hope you guys are ready to sit here and watch this loading screen, because I also have to sit here and watch this loading screen because, you know, it's a grand old time. I don't know why this takes so long. It's just here forever. We're just kind of stuck here. Alright, we're loaded in. So, last time we played, I don't really remember what happened. I know we got the Ashen Mist Heart. I know we saw Aldia again. I'm pretty sure I got the third dragon ring, right? Oh, yeah. I lost a bunch of souls, had some salty moments, but we're back. We're so back. So, we're gonna be doing the memories of the giants, which are scattered all around the Forest of Fallen Giants, obviously. I mean, where else would they be? Oh shit, I hope that me opening the stream on my phone so I can check chat was not caught on my mic. That would have been... No, I'm kidding, it was embarrassing already. I'm already embarrassed. So we're gonna be doing the Memories of the Giants, because that's the next major progression step. We'll be doing all of those and defeating the Giant Lord. And then we would be on to... Then, like, we could either be doing the DLCs, or we could be finishing up the game and doing the final bosses. But I actually want to do some of the optional bosses first. I'm going to be doing pretty much every optional boss except for Dark Lurker, because I still have not bothered to, like, learn how to summon that thing and how to fight it. Yeah, we're massively overleveled for this area, so I don't even have to worry about taking damage or anything. It's just kind of walk through everything and just tank it all. I hope you guys are all doing good today. Hope all you viewers are having a fun time. I hope the stream is fun. I hope my controller doesn't continuously disconnect throughout this whole thing. That would be lovely. Last stream I did was Lego Batman, and that actually seems to have been kind of popular. I'm hoping to get an opportunity to do more Lego Batman streams in the future. With just me and Bryce, ideally. Although this dude is supposed to be, like, injured, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna lie here like a Calvin Klein model.
What are you doing here? You are
vibing,
one
mostly.
of our soldiers, and I don't take you for a mercenary. Whoever you are, this is no battle to involve yourself in. Whether you are guided by bravery or brashness, this is no place for you.
You know, I'm kind of an idiot, so I got my coffee here, and I don't have anything to stir it with, so I hope you guys enjoy this dialogue while I spend 30 seconds picking up a spoon.
Whoever you are, I forgive your trespass, but leave this place immediately. Just mention my name, and no man will challenge your exit. And even if you don't, by now, my men have not the will to resist.
See, these are the kind of antics you don't get with, like, a professional streamer. You only get them with me, and this is why I'm so great, and this is why you should like and subscribe.
Soon,
for more
giants
stupidity.
will descend upon this fort. It is revenge for the kingdom's misguided barbarism. The venerable lord built this kingdom to bring prosperity to his subjects. What has transformed him so, I cannot imagine. Long ago, the king crossed the seas, pillaged the land of giants, and brought back a prize. It was then that the golems materialized. The giants are no ordinary barbarians. A singular rage burns within their hearts. My father and his father both fought the giants on this very land. The giants have wills of steel. They cannot find it within themselves to forgive the misdeeds of our Lord.
I actually think Drummond.
Did you see him? That towering monster among them. That is most certainly their king. He will be a thing to topple. Even if I should die trying.
I love Drummond. I think he's actually quite a lore important character too.
My arrows fall wide, but my will shall never be broken.
Because it actually gives us. This is kind of one of the rare instances. Oh, he still has more dialogue. Fuck me. Shut up, dude. I want to talk. Caffeinated.
Won't go down without drawing mine.
It's actually one of the rare instances of Dark Souls like giving us any kind of stated length of time. We know that the War of Giants has gone on for at least 40 years at this point. Or at least 20, I guess. Drummond could just be a teenager. This is medieval times. He could just be a teenager, I guess. But it's gone on. The Giant Wars have gone on for at least 2 generations. We don't know how long a Drangleic generation is. Because it could just be, you know, my father was just 15 when he went off to war, and I'm just like 13. But he sounds pretty grizzled and old, so I'm going to assume that no, it's closer to like 20. Oh shit. So it's not really worth trying to fight enemies here. They don't drop anything good, and frankly, these guys are brutal. These guys are pretty hard to deal with. You're also here for a limited time. The Ashen Mistheart will eventually expire, and we will eventually get kicked out of these memories. Also, you tend to encounter situations like this where just everyone's dying already, so best to just stay mobile and stay alive. Also, I've got a live stream going on, and I've got a lot that I have on the plate, because, like I said earlier, I've been doing every optional boss except for Dark Lurker. Yeah, see, the Ashen Mist is thin, so we're already in danger of being sent back, because we wasted so much time in these Drummond. Good news is, no? Shoot. Where is it? Good. This isn't good. I don't remember where the Giant's sword is. Did it drop from one of the Giants? And I'm just... I don't remember. No! Oh, great. We gotta go all the way back in. Shit. Drummond's a very lore important character. This is one of the few times the series ever gives us like any kind of timeline of anything. And it's also kind of one of the reasons I really like Dark Souls 2. I like the whole story of Vendrick being this like fallible guy, you know? I like the whole him finding Deshandra and being corrupted and oh fiddlesticks. I like him having an arc. An arc, even if it is an arc of failure on his part, you know? So I'm just gonna back away. That'd be really helpful if you just ran away from me. You know, instead of being a persistent in-my-face threat. Okay, so he's just gonna kind of reset a little bit. Just run past him. I've said it before, but Dark Souls 2 is a very different mood to Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3. It's similar, I guess, to the stories of the Lords of Cinder in Souls 3, I guess. Oh, that's not the soul. Where is it? It's not here somewhere. It's a very different atmosphere from the rest of the games, and I feel like the events of the Giant War are one of those reasons. If not probably the biggest reason. Is this the soul of the Giant? Yeah, no, that's Soul of Great Hero. Yeah, these guys have quite a bit of health. This section, unlike the rest of the Forest of Fallen Giants, is actually like leveled. Or I'm leveled for it, I guess would be the words. Giants have pyromancy too, which, you know, raises even. Oh, the pyromancy hits twice. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I don't remember where the giant soul is here. We're just gonna have to keep looking until we find it. Once I picked it up already and I misread, I'm just gonna double check my inventory and make sure I didn't pick it up already. Real quick. Yeah. The giants are really cool and mysterious. No, I haven't picked up the soul yet, so I don't know where it is. Damn. I think one of my favorite things is Zuli the Witch did a lore video forever and a day ago. She did a deep dive and found a model of, like, what I can only describe as the giant of giants. Of, like, this super big giant, but it's only modeled from, like, the hips up. And the implication seems to be that when the giants crossed the sea to reach Drang Lake, they didn't, like, get on a boat or something. No, they just walked along the sea floor. Which just goes hard. You know, it just goes hard as hell. But they're so mysterious and strange. I love their design. Whoever came up with the idea of, instead of trying to give them monstrous-looking faces, just giving them an empty void at the top of their head was a genius. Whoever came up with that design, because we know that I know that happened fairly late, because there still exists in the game lots of early on, like, beta version assets of the giants where they have, like, faces, and they just look goofy. It's such a simple, elegant change. Oh, come on! I'm fireballed from like a million miles away. That is honestly the worst part about trying to get the souls. And this is again why I don't recommend trying to fight the giants. You will just be killed by stuff that you don't really see coming. Because, like, yeah, I could have fought my way through that section. I could have killed everybody there. And then I would have just gotten fireballed while I'm punching someone. And I would have burned to death. It would have been not fun. I mean, it wasn't fun anyway. I tried to run through and got fireballed, but still. I like to think the odds were in my favor on that exchange. They have a backswing too. That's nice. Hello, viewer. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope it's entertaining. Watching me suffer. Oh, never mind. They left as soon as I started talking to them. Damn. My breath smell or something? Yeah, these Dark Souls streams haven't been very popular, but I'm having fun doing them. Kind of the thing. I don't know. I'm not actually... I think part of the reason... I genuinely think part of the reason I'm not popular is because I'm not a VTuber. I think people... I think you underestimate the popularity of an avatar with a pair of titties. I saw the lamest Factorio stream last night. It was just some guy playing, like, not even optimally, not even, like, super good Factorio, just a very casual game of Factorio. But he had a big titty VTuber avatar, and the stream was, like, being played on his VTuber avatar's boobies, and he had, like, 70-something, I think 73 or 74 concurrent viewers, counting myself. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna look up where the soul of the giant is, because I don't want to keep searching the area. I don't even know what memory we're in. Oh boy, the Facts for Life wiki. You know how unusable this damn page is on mobile. Body, past 2, at the very end. Okay, well, I have to figure out what memory that is, because I don't remember. I don't even think it tells you, or if it does, I don't remember. There is also the dragon memory we can dive into. We'll do that later on as part of the optional boss roundup, I suppose. Memory of Vamar. Very end, guarded by a giant. Well, I'm certain I got to the very end of this memory. Last time well, not last time, but I was here and I got to the very end of it, I'm sure of it. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Just gonna run around you now. I'm resolved to not complain about my lack of views too much. I might comment on it, but I don't want to be one of those negative Nancy's and whines that I don't get the views I deserve or some stupid nonsense. No one wants to watch that guy, you know? No one wants to watch you complain or beg for cash. I'm not gonna be that guy. Simple as that. This is the way to the end. This is a different area. This is the way to the end for sure. I'm definitely hoping to do more LEGO Batman streams in the future, that's for sure, because that stream kind of popped off and I had a lot of fun playing that. That was a hoot. Oh yeah, that's right! It's stored in the dead giant who doesn't have an interaction marker, who doesn't have like a glowy spot on him like you can pick anything up from him. That's why I didn't know where it was. I genuinely couldn't see it. Okay. Let's hope the next memory goes smoother and is less embarrassing. Yeah, a man can dream, can he? I had a lot of fun. My plan is to do one stream for each episode of the game. So that's a minimum of 2 more streams for all of the hero content, and then to do the same thing for the villain stories, 1 stream for each episode of villain story. And then maybe do a bonus stream, because I don't think I'm going to stream going around and getting all of the mini kits to unlock the bonus level. But maybe do like 1 more quickie stream to do the bonus level. Just gonna run away before they do too much damage to me. Can't remember whose memory this is, but I'm pretty sure this is not the one where we fight the giant lord, so we'll be okay. Oh, they can come in here. I didn't know they could do that. Shit. Oh god, they're coming. Please work! Oh, it does work. I just push the examine button and I get in. That's great. Ah, it was good coffee. It's only a little bit of coffee, but it was pretty good. I think I put too much sweetener in there. Oh well. Too much cream. Yeah, so there'll be more LEGO Batman streams in the future, that's for sure. I just have to organize it better. Next time I don't want a third person just sitting in on the stream talking about whatever random garbage he's playing. I want it to just be me and Bryce playing together. Yeah, this one's really easy. It's just right up here. That one was less embarrassing. Now the only giant memory left is the one in the actual like boss area. Is the only one left, I think. So here's hoping. Here's hoping that I can just like go in there and get it, you know. The boss isn't that bad, actually. He's just the last giant, the first boss of the game, but with a slightly upgraded moveset. I actually like it when games do that kind of thing. I like it when games have like the boss that is just the upgraded form of the guy you already beat. I always think that's kind of cool. I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of game design. It's always a good reflection of like how far you've come and whatnot. Yeah, the Ring of Restoration's basically worthless. I think you regenerate 1 hit point every 5 seconds or something stupid. Maybe if you combined it with like the Ring of the Evil Eye and some other like restore on kill abilities, if there are any. If you combine it with the Ring of the Evil Eye and then the spell, the miracle that like slowly regenerates your HP, it might be worth doing. Let's just check what this message says, because it's right next to the Grand Light. Oh, no. Usually the messages there say stuff like, don't do it, or don't even think about it, because the Grand Lance used to be, like, one of the best PvP weapons in the game. Yeah. So another King's Ring door. To keep us out of here. Not really sure why this door is here. I guess the idea is that you might explore this area more and you might find this door and then you'll be inspired to come back here. There's also a nice convenient bonfire right next to the tree that we go into. If you have enough HP, it is actually possible to jump from there to here, I think. Or is it just to jump there? I forgot. We'll go back for that item in a little bit here. Memory of... I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. That's just a nonsensical word that's not a name or anything. Ow! My health bar! Why? Run. So there's a really cool interaction here. You'll recognize this is the area where we... Good lord, stop shooting me. This is the area where we fought the pursuer, and you might recognize that there's no head. Well, now there's a head. Just kind of gotta wait for it to show up. And it rolls across the field and kills, like, everyone. Anyway, this is just the last giant, but, like, upgraded to do more damage, have more health, and have a slightly upgraded moveset. It's not that hard to deal with, frankly. Like I don't have much to say about this fight other than it's the last giant, but like upgraded. It's pretty easy. I guess I could comment that this is one of the rare bosses that isn't super vulnerable to blood. But that was already the case with the last giant, so it's not like that's new information that most people don't know or something. Anyone who's fought the last giant probably knows that. Oh, gee. And he does more damage, I think, with his sword than the last giant did with his arm. But his moveset is identical. He has the same stomp, the same sweep, the same kick you while he's taking his death mechanic. It's not a very hard boss, frankly. Just wail on his ankles until they break. The Giant's Kinship is the item we need to complete the game. I don't know why. Oh, mother fucking son of a raggin' fraggin' swear word. Scream, pain, gamer rage, keyboard chunks flying around. Can I not go back in the tree? Oh. I can't go back in the tree. Shit! My decisions are catching up with me, Navlan's here. Oh god, I've got 90,000 souls on the line right now, Navlan. Please go down easy, bro. Okay, he can't hit me through the wall. Let's just bait him out. Oh, but he can dodge my punches. Just gesture at me? What was that? Oh. Okay, calm down a little bit. Got 90,000 souls on the line, Navlan. I don't need your shit today, bro. Anyone who remembers last stream, I decided that because I've never freed him before, I was gonna free Navlan. I didn't know he could invade me there. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is stressful. Because now, I've got to get across here without being fireballed to death. And without being caught in the crossfire between all of the regular dudes fighting. Maybe I should have used a human effigy. Oh, come on, bro. Please, bro, leave me alone. Just want to touch my bloodstain, bro, please. No. God. Jesus. The fireball hit! And then there's a delay, and then I think I'm not picking up the rest of the items. I'm leaving. I have 100,000 souls. I am leaving. You hear me? I'm out of here. I don't want any more. I remember what I was talking about. I'm just so stressed about getting my freaking souls. We are leaving. This place is not funny. I have my soul. And my other souls. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, right. The Kinship of Giants. That's the key item we need to beat the game. After we beat Throne Watcher and Defender, without it, Chandra won't attack us. We need the Kinship of Giants to get her to attack us, and also to actually open the final door to the Throne of Want. Each king has his rightful throne, and when he sits upon it, he sees what he chooses to see. Or perhaps it's the throne, which shows the king only what he wants. The flames roar, but will soon begin to fade, and what worthy air might banish their light, might burnish their light. Fuck. The flames roar, but soon will begin to fade, and only a worthy hair might burnish their light. What is it truly a claimant of the throne could desire? Yeah. The implication of the ending of Dark Souls 2 is that seating the throne isn't actually linking the flame. Seating the throne is accepting that you have to either link the flame. Oh, that's what's here. 2 Twinkling Titanites and an F-boy, a fragrant branch. Seating the throne is accepting that you either have to link the throne or not link the fire or not link the fire. Not seating the throne is rejecting that dichotomy entirely. So now we have one more giant soul to get, and it's the most miserable one, so we're not gonna go get it right away. We're actually gonna go, like, level up and spend some souls on some equipment to make getting it easier. Hope you're ready to watch me fall off a cliff a million times. Yeah, your line isn't as funny anymore, Harold. I mean, I guess. I just don't know. Like, cause even if I dump it all into Vigor, right? Like, I'm still below the 40-point soft cap, right? But I'm only getting 80 more hit points, which I don't think is going to be enough to stop even a single blow, right? It's not going to be enough to get me an extra blow worth of health, right? I guess I could put one extra... No, then I literally only get, like... Yeah, I only get, like, 1 extra point of scaling. So that's not much. Adaptability, I guess? The next agility breakpoint, I think, isn't until, like, 99, though. And I only get up to 97 if I put all of it in there. Like, I do get some nice resistances, though, out of that. I might just put, like, that, and then, like, that. I mean, I'm not even getting that much stamina. I'm getting a single point of stamina. That's not really worth it, is it? 1.5 points to equip load. Yeah, I'll just split it between equip load and adaptability so that I can maybe wear some better armor. I guess. I don't even think getting my agility up to 95, like, is gonna do anything, really. But the resistances, especially that poison resistance, might be somewhat helpful. I kind of doubt it, though. We're going to Black Gulch. I'm gonna take poison damage. There's kind of no avoiding it, you know? Is there anything else I can do to delay this any further? No. So we got, on our plate now, is just the optional bosses. So that is Old Dragon Slayer, Belfry Gargoyles, Executioner's Chariot, Royal Rat Vanguard, Royal Rat Authority, and then Vendrick. I'm not doing Dark Lurker. That might be for another stream, because to do Dark Lurker you have to clear... I know how it works, I just don't know where I have to go. But to do Dark Lurker you have to enter these little dungeons, and you have to clear 3 of them before you can fight the Dark Lurker. And I just don't want to do that. That just seems like a lot of work. All the other optional bosses are kind of near a bonfire that I've already lit at this point, except for, like, the Royal Rats. The Royal Rat Authority, I think, is the one that's, like, it's near here, but it's, like, there's a whole area between me and it. What I want is as many poison arrows as I can possibly afford. I'm not even joking. Many thanks. Wah-ha-har-har-har. Yeah. Speaking of poisons, I had a plan for a future build that I might do. That I kind of understood. I think I mentioned it before, but I had a plan to be the Mighty Monarch from the Venture Bros. To be the Mighty Monarch! Who the fuck is Malcolm? I've been rewatching that show. It's a great show. It's seriously one of my all-time favorite pieces of TV. So, the next giant soul, for whatever reason, isn't actually inside of any, like, memory or anything. It's in Black Gulch. I don't know why they put it here. I don't know what the developers were thinking. My only guess is this is one of those symptoms of, like, Dark Souls 2 being so poorly unfinished. Because, yeah, we can't open this door, right? Because, yeah, we don't have the key. That door is for the DLC, requires a key for the DLC, I think, to open. Okay. Is it down here? Am I stupid? Oh, it is down here. I'm pretty sure this is the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way. I think this is one of the symptoms of Dark Souls 2 being so unfinished, because, like, there's just this room down here with two giants in it. Like, how did they get here? How did they fit here? Like, physically, how did they get here? Anyway, we're gonna shoot them to death. I am not playing. I ain't playing around. Be wary that they can, in fact, attack you through the door here. Yeah. The build I want to do in the future would be, like, an all-poison weapons build. I'd be using probably the Manslayer Katana and, like, other, like, poison-infused melee weapons. I'd maybe be using some pyromancies. I'm thinking I would be using, like, the support pyromancies and, like, the poison mist and, like, acid storm pyromancies. I can't see shit for dick down here, dude. It is darker than something that is very dark. Darker than the thoughts my therapist tells me not to have. Poison weapons and wearing the butterfly set, and then just calling myself the Mighty Monarch! I can only really do his screaming voice, I can't just do his conversational voice. And even then, it's just kind of not breathing through my nose when I talk. So it probably doesn't even sound that great. But it's fun. I don't know what I'm gonna live stream when I'm done with Dark Souls 2. Maybe I'll just stream Dark Souls 2 forever. At least this guy's being enough of a numbnuts to just kind of stand by the door and let me lock onto him so I don't have to manually aim and probe for him in the darkness. There we go. Yeah, when they die, you just get the Forgotten Key. You do need to clear this area out if you want to do the Sunken King DLC because you need that key. The door that I tried to open earlier that I couldn't, that said it was locked, is opened by that key, I think. And the door that is guarding the Dragon's Tooth key that actually opens the first door of the DLC is also locked with the Forgotten Key. Yeah, it's just this big, empty room down here. I am sincerely unsure of, like, what their plans were for this area. I couldn't even really begin to guess. If they were plotting for this shit. You could take the elevator to get out, but I have the Aged Feather, so... Oh, that's right, I can't use that. There's an NPC invader out there. Never mind. I was gonna be clever and be like, actually, you can just Aged Feather out of here. But no, one of them with the children is still out there, still looking for me. Yeah, never mind, those resistances don't actually help in any minute capacity. Hey, douchebag. No, no, please. Okay, cool, I can just walk through the mist and advantage. I'm gonna die of poison damage, yeah. Yeah, leveling my resistances was not a prudent choice. It doesn't actually give me enough resistance. Ah, see, this is why I kind of run out of ideas when I don't have like a stat requirement for an item when it comes to leveling in these games. How many 100 levels do you think I have to put in to be able to take one more poison attack before my poison is full? You know, like at what point is it actually worth putting the points in? I guess I'll keep doing it just to get the 100 and whatever agility it is that's like the max cap for agility, I guess. But like, is it really worth putting in all that work to get the agility points? Okay, so we're gonna go do our first actual optional boss now. I don't think I need anything else. I don't really have enough souls to buy. Maybe I can buy something from the Stone Trader?
You've been...
But I don't think I can buy anything. I guess I'll buy another Titanite chunk. I have enough souls for it.
Visit me again. Whenever.
So our first optional boss, our first stop along the way is the... This is a bad time to have a brain fart. The Old Dragon Slayer. All the way back at Hyde's Tower of Flame, second area of the game. We're back when I was still streaming this on Twitch. So now that we've killed the Dragon Rider, all of the Hyde Knights are going to be permanently active and hostile. So they're gonna make this area, they make this area a lot harder to navigate, especially at lower levels, because these guys are quite durable. Like, even now that I'm, like, massively over-leveled for this whole section, these guys can still take quite a beating. I don't want to use Radiant Legend, but hold on. Oh, for sakes. Like, these guys are easy to deal with, you know? Like I said earlier, like I said last time when we were in Dragon Eerie, these guys are virtually identical to the Giant Knights in the Dragon Eerie. I'm gonna pull out the bow and I'm just gonna try and bait this Hyde Knight into attacking me. That's another reason I bought a shitload of arrows. We're gonna kind of need them for this area. Well, not really, but you know, if I end up dying a lot, we're gonna end up needing a lot of arrows. There's more to do with those two giants, though. So usually you can get one of these guys to fall back, but it doesn't seem like they want to do that today. But usually you can, if you kind of run towards them, you only have to fight one. You know, if you run away from one of them, go back off. Ooh, that was close. But I dodged because I'm so great. I'm getting a lot of drops with this build. I don't quite understand why. This Hyde Knight here... So every Hyde Knight you encounter beyond this doorway would normally be, even if the Dragon Rider was still alive, they would all still be active. Or at least this guy would get up when you got close and come fight you, so I don't know what his deal is. I guess someone pooped in his cornflakes this morning, so I'm just gonna snipe him out. Lure him away from the giants so that I don't have to brawl with both of them at the same time. I don't remember what's on this body. It doesn't look particularly valuable though. Actually, that's pretty valuable. I just never use those because they're so rare. I always think better of it. Don't go past this crumbling archway, because it will wake up the dragon that you can see sleeping. Or you might have seen sleeping over there to the left. I'll point him out in a second here once I'm done with this hiding. That dragon over there. You might also recognize him, again, from the last stream where we went to the Dragon Eerie. He was the boss that was in Aldi's Keep. Was literally this dragon. Please, I would like to sprint. I would like to sprint. I would like to sprint. Oh my goodness. I was smashing the elevator button. What? It's pretty easy, especially since I'm quite over leveled for him. You know, he's quite easy if I'm not an idiot and I just throw air. Yeah, so when we fought him in Aldi's Keep, he had some new moves. You can still do a lot of them. You can still, like, blast the ground here with his fire breath and whatnot. And he can still fly around and things. He just doesn't get a chance to because he doesn't have as much health. Obviously there's no cage, so we can't, like, climb up the cage and do the attacks he does from up there. Just some basic loot, but it's appreciated even at this point. Human effigies are always good. No prizes for guessing who this guy is. No prizes. In fact, just don't even mention Ornstein. I dare you. I defy you not to look at this guy and be like, OMG Ornstein! I'm like OMG Ornstein. He still has some of his moves from when he fused with Smoke. He still has like the butt fart there and stuff. There's a lot of theories about him. I'm not going to speculate, because I don't care. He gives us the old Leo ring, which has the same effect it did in Dark Souls 1. It's great if you're using a thrust weapon, but I'm not, so it's not great. There's a lot of speculation about these bird head statues. I've heard two major theories. One is that this is... Controller, are you going to behave? One is that they're supposed to be Gwyn's missing son. And the other one is that they're just some new thing that was made up for Dark Souls 2. What an original boss, yeah. Totally not just reusing assets from the first game. I'm not even going to waste my time talking to Target, because I don't think he's going to even acknowledge me. Because I haven't done any... I haven't fought any, like, PvP or co-op this whole stream. This whole time I've been playing this game on stream, so... That's one optional boss down. I don't even think he gave me enough souls to level up at this point. Oh, no, he did. Got one level up worth of souls. Wow. I'm just gonna go spend them on materials. An original boss, never seen him, yeah. Maybe another sign this game was rushed. Just they probably did just... In all likelihood, they probably did just grab... Ornstein from Dark Souls 1 and then just drop him back into the game without really thinking about it. I know there's tons of lore theories. I know tons of people speculate that the Ornstein in Dark Souls 1 is like an illusion created by Gwendolyn. And that this is the real Ornstein, but I don't think that explains why he's suddenly using dark moves. I guess it would explain why he's got the old Leo ring, but then how did the fake Ornstein have the old Leo ring, you know? Our next optional boss is off in this secret area. Which is actually a really cool area. So there's two of these in the game. There's Belfry Luna and Belfry Soul. I think most of the locations in Dark Souls 2 are beautiful. We got Belfry Luna and Belfry Soul. They're both PvP areas. I guess I could talk to the NPC, but it's kind of boring. You know, no, I'm not gonna bother talking to him. His voice is annoying me. Basically, some prince and princess made some goofy bells because they were in like a Romeo and Juliet situation, and the bellkeepers are sworn to protect those bells. And you can join the bellkeepers and protect the bells. It works just like the Watchdogs of Baron. You get summoned to invade players automatically if they're in an area. If they're in either Belfry Luna or Belfry Soul. And unlike the Watchdogs of Baron, it's not bugged and it actually works and you can actually be summoned. But I think I'm so over-leveled that any players that are in the Belfry Keeper's Covenant aren't going to get summoned to fight me. Because they're probably trying to keep their soul levels down. These midgets are really easy. Keep attacking, they go down eventually. They do hit really hard, though, as you can see, because their weapons are confused with dark. And I don't have much dark resistance. Ow. We're gonna double back, actually. Or I'll get shot through the head, I think. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. Shot, yeah. It's pretty easy to get overrun in this Belfry. Belfry's Soul has like more interesting NPCs because they're all NPCs. They're not just little goblin dudes with little axes. They're like actual proper NPC phantoms. Not much to say. This area's not very interestingly designed. I think the Covenant is cool. And I think it's cool that they got it working years before Dark Souls 3 came out and then just made the same Covenant again, but it doesn't work. I tried so hard to do the Watchdogs of Baron Covenant because I really wanted the items they offered as rewards, but yeah, you just never ever get summoned for anything as that Covenant. It's bugged. Maybe they patched it, but I was playing like a long time after the game came out, so I figured they would have patched it already. But maybe one of the patches broke it or something silly. I don't know. I don't even know what's in this chest. I never come up here, honestly. Twilight Herb and a Radiant Life Gem. Or, well, 2 Radiant Life Gems. I guess that's pretty valuable. So we pull the lever, and we ring the bell. And that should make this open up, doesn't it? Yeah. There we go. So beyond here is our next optional boss, the Belfry Gargoyles. Which is just the gargoyles from Dark Souls 1. You're seeing a running theme here, right? With the optional bosses just being things from Dark Souls 1 again. Although this fight works more like the Four Kings, where it's a number of enemies, but they all share the same boss health bar. Except there's no floor limit. This will spawn, it will spawn potentially all of them at once if you survive long enough. It's a much simpler fight in its design. It just one gargoyle gets unpetrified every so many seconds. I thought I rolled that second. Come on, I killed him before his attack animation even started up, and he still got me. Oh, come on. Go down. Come on. Roll. Whoa. There we go. Another very easy fight. Less souls than even the Dragon Slayer, but there's more loot, I guess, so it doesn't matter. You have the Southern Ritual Band, which is for spellcasters, doesn't really do anything. Don't know what they mean by Visions of Boulder. Visions of Beasts, therefore tears? Where does this take me? Oh, I've not been down here. Oh, therefore tears, I see. I don't remember this area very much. Because I rarely ever fight the Belfry Gargoyles, honestly. Again, I just reused fight from Dark Souls 1. Their moves are a little bit different, I guess, and they are a different, like, model. Like, they do have a different appearance, but... Therefore tears. Oh, and there's an NPC invader! Oh my god, this area hates me. Hi, buddy. You mind right now? Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to the fucking Capra demon from the first game. Oh god, that's gonna be hard to... Okay. Well, we're just gonna pull out the bow and snipe the dogs. That's the obvious solution to this problem. They were not kidding when they wrote their 4 tears. Holy... Imagine what this would be like if you were playing the game, like, as intended, back when it had players. Can I not snipe the dogs from up here? Maybe? From over here? No, probably not. No. And I doubt I could just, like... Even though I probably could come up there in real life, if you come up there in Dark Souls. I love when games have such imprecise hitboxes. Can I snipe any of you from up here? No, I can't even aim. Why can't? Oh, I hate when games have like artificial caps on how far you can aim to. No way I'm hitting that dog. Oh yeah, that's definitely. Shoot. Yeah, this is where you want a wide sweepy weapon, I guess, eh? Come the fuck on! I'm really starting to hate the fists the more I use them. Just the more I use them, the more I'm having stuff like that happen where I just like throw a random... Where I just start throwing air punches for no good reason. Hey, Vorgel. You gonna come up here, buddy? No? Wanna? Because I can't use the bonfire if you're gonna stay down there, bro. In NPC phantoms, I guess they can't climb ladders, eh? I love how terrible these hitboxes are for no reason. Oh my goodness. Okay, can I hit him with like poison knives to kill that dog? Yeah, okay. I hate how there's such a delay with the dagger throwing for some reason between like you stopping the roll and you aiming in the direction of the thing you're locked onto. I'm gonna die. Holy shit, Vorgel just didn't attack me. Oh, that's fine. You can heal. As a treat, I'll let you heal. But then I'll throw poison knives at you. Yay, that took a lot longer. Oh, hey, the dragon tooth. Holy smokes, that's awesome. And a bright bug? I had no idea this is where you got the dragon tooth from. Yeah. Okay, the dragon tooth might actually be worth all that trouble, though. It's not just a great strength weapon, it also gives you a bunch of built-in resistances just for having it equipped. It's a fantastic weapon for a strength build. I don't know if I have the stats to use it, though. So who's next? That's Belfry Gargoyle, so next is Executioner's Chariot, I suppose.
You've been running. Well,
That's all her useful
visit
items.
me.
So I just use them to sources next to list upgrades. Yeah, Executioner's Chariot would be the next optional boss on the list. This is kind of one of the harder... This is one of the more interesting bosses. This is when we finally... They stop reusing things from Dark Souls 1. They start doing their own unique bosses. I actually really like this one. But he's kind of a pain just to physically get to him. Go through a lot of work just to get there. Actually, there's another bonfire here that might be a little bit closer. The Undead Lockaway bonfire might be slightly faster? I'm not actually sure. I'm not totally convinced, but we'll find out. My bearings. Okay, this way. Yeah. No, this would be faster. Definitely. And it's a good thing I have a bow, because we're going to need it. I think when I was streaming this area back when I was on Twitch, I think I offered to do this boss, but ultimately decided against it, because... Well, you'll see in a moment. It's one of the few cases in this game where I would actually argue that the approach is harder than the fight. More dogs. I'm kind of sick of dogs now. Wait, what if I drop like a regular light? No. Skeleton just folded instantly. Alright, I'll take it. This part here is really annoying. Because you've got the goddamn pillarmen from JoJo up ahead. And if you walk forward and aggro them, they are set up in such a way they all aggro at once. It is possible to walk forward and only aggro them one at a time, but I wouldn't recommend the experience. You're better off just shooting them. There's not much to say, I guess, at this point. This section is kind of tedious. Having a bow does make this section a lot easier, though. Because you can just kind of snipe these dudes. Oh, I led that one perfectly. That one was great. Damn, bro, you can just select. You think you can dodge my arrows? Doesn't matter. Can you dodge these fists? I think these guys actually kind of have a cool design. Yeah, we're shooting this guy from so far away, he's rendering at like 20 frames a half second. Well, now he's rendering 100. I kind of love that. That's kind of part of the charm of a lot of older games for me, is seeing jank like that, where like NPCs will start bugging out when you're really far away from them. The stuff they have to do to conserve memory. Back in the day when 4 gigabytes of RAM was considered excessive. Oh, I missed one. That's fine, I can do that. No problem, no big deal. Watch out on this bridge, because there are parts where the bridge planks are just missing and you will just fall to your death. give this fellow a nudge. Let's give him a nudge. I forget what that item is, but I know it's not worth the effort. I think it's a... Oh, I do know what it is. It's a token of fidelity. You can use it so that Targray will actually, like, speak to you. But I don't intend on speaking to him, because... And his blue sentinels went and turned all the players away from glorious cooperation and into PvP monsters. No, you're not killing me today. Not today, Chucklehead. Not today. So how much you want to bet I'm going to screw this jump up and then we're going to have to do all of that again? How much you want to bet? Gotta make the return too, isn't it? Oh, all for a freaking fire sea? Oh, it was so worth the risk. Also, you owe me $200 now. I made it first try. Because I'm just that gangsta. Actually, our first unique optional boss, and actually our first optional boss with an introduction. Crazy! Remember that horse from Dragon Lake Castle was back? That's the main boss, is the horse, not even the dude on the chariot. So stick to the sides here. When you see light coming, run. I don't have a shield. This might actually be really hard because I don't have a shield. What hit me? Why did I take a bunch of... Oh no. I'm dead. Oh no, it's gonna be really hard. I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield. I just realized that. I'm standing there taking damage like a fucking buffoon. Shit. Oh my god. That was embarrassing. Okay, do I have it? Do I even own a 100% shield? Bet you don't own a shield. Yeah, even the trick of... I have a trick with my controller so that it stays partially connected when I put it down. I have a block of grip tape cleaner. For those of you who skateboard and know what that is. A block of grip tape cleaner on my desk. And I use that as like a controller stand. Guess this is like the lightest 100% shield I have. I use that as a controller stand so that my controller doesn't come like totally disconnected, but it still doesn't seem to work quite right. Really hoping to get a new controller, but my friend keeps flaking on when he'll be able to get it to me, so... this boss fight. This boss fight isn't even hard, I just screwed up royally, and now I have to do everything over again. That's kind of what I enjoy about live streaming, actually, in a way. I kind of enjoy having to do everything live and having to show my thought process and not being able to, like, cheat it out and pretend that I'm better at the game or smarter than I really am. So even when I screw up and I get frustrated, it feels more honest in a fashion. You know, because if this was one of those, like, heavily edited, like, 1 hour, like, speed play videos where the guy plays through, like, the entire game in a single video, and it's, like, all heavily edited down, you'd have no idea that that happened to me. And you wouldn't have a chance to laugh at my buffoonery. Or, I don't know, praise me for the genuinely clever moments of tension. Just praise me in general, actually. Worship at my feet like I'm a god. Controller disconnects to punish me for my hubris. I was talking about earlier, like, talking about doing Lego Batman stream scan. And, like, some other... Another game I want to stream that I'm quite excited to stream is next month is April. Holy shit, do magic arrows do that much damage to these guys? Hang on. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing now. Next month is April, and for April, I plan on doing, it's kind of a habit of mine. Every every April I play through MGS2. And I usually play through it over the course of 3 days. So on April 28th, I play the tanker mission. On April 29th, I then play through most of the actual game, most of the big shell incident. Everything up until Raiden gets captured by Solidus. And then on April 30th, I of course play through the Ray fight and the legendary boss fight with Solidus at Federal Hall. It's kind of like my tradition. And I'm thinking that I might stream the game. Might stream it when I do it, because I did buy the PC version, and I'm kind of eager to try the PC version of MGS2. I've heard some bad things about the Master Collection. I know they got a bunch of negative press because people were like, "Oh, it's just a PS2 game. They did nothing to remaster it." And it's like, yeah, it's not a remaster. It's literally just a port. Fun fact, actually, did you know that MGS1 and MGS2 had PC ports before the Master Collection came out? True fact. MGS1 had Metal Gear Solid Integral, which you can actually still buy on GOG. You can actually still buy that version of the game on GOG. MGS2's port, as far as I'm aware, there is no legal way to acquire the original MGS2 PC port. It is completely abandonware at this point. Piracy I don't condone. I don't condone stealing abandonware games. Don't do it. Obviously, I have to say that for legal reasons. That's not an item sparkling down the corner of my eye. Yeah, there's no legal way to play the MGS2 PC port. And I've played those ports, and they were pretty bad. They were pretty terrible. So I don't think there's any way the Master Collection's going to be worse. I know people were, like I said earlier, people were banging on the graphics, saying it's bad that they're not like total remasters. Personally, I don't care about that. I've never been a graphics snob ever. Yeah, this is much easier with 100% shield. I can just kind of stand there. Never been a graphics snob, never cared. Never will be. I feel like I missed one of the necromancers. Oh god. Maybe I have to make this fight a whole lot harder, actually, on myself. Controller! Fuck's sake, no! Not now! Oh my god, please. I'm gonna double back to find the necromancers to help them stop respawning. So I've screwed up and I've missed one. I want to at least get through this part before I start talking about the Solid Master Collection again. Is that all of them? No, it can't be. It's gotta be at least 3. Oh! Fuck! Fuck! I forgot about the necromancers. Haven't fought this boss in forever. In case you're wondering why I run to the left instead of running to the right, that's why. There's a pit right there. It is winter. Oh, son of a bitch. Like I was saying about the Metal Gear Solid HD, the Master Collection on PC. Not the HD Collection. That's a separate re-release of Metal Gear Solid. The original PC ports were terrible. I can't imagine these ports are much worse. Or much better, either. It is a Japanese game. They kind of hate PC in Japan. I don't know why Japanese PC ports are always so bad. Like the glitches and shit I can kind of understand, because, especially with the Dark Souls games as an example, like, those games were intended for the PlayStation originally, right? So, I get why these have problems, like, running. But have you ever tried playing a Japanese game with keyboard controls? Yakuza 0, one of my favorite examples. By default, your attack is left click. Your heavy attack, I think, is right click. Do you know what your block button is? Page down. Movement is done with the WAS and D keys. Good luck. Like, you're supposed to, like, I guess just drop the mouse and bring your hand onto the keyboard to press block. I don't think you can attack with the keyboard by default in Yakuza 0 either. I don't know why Japanese PC ports always have such bizarre keyboard controls. Like, do they not? My only guess is the controls are just made with the notion of, like, a really old PC game where, like, the mouse was optional. So the idea is to have every single control be available on the keyboard and on the mouse so that you can control the whole game with either device separately instead of using them in tandem like we actually do in the modern day and age. That's my only guess. That, or they just genuinely don't know what a keyboard looks like somehow. The other thing is, of course, probably going to be buggy and glitchy. I know they recently, like literally this month, I think on the 14th of this month, they put out a patch just before the spring sale started for all of the games. So maybe that has made them less buggy. I don't know. I've not heard anyone talking about bugs in the Master Collection though. I've only heard people being like, "Oh, the graphics are bad. It looks like a PS2 game," and I'm like, you're disrespecting one of the greatest PS2 games of all time. You're disrespecting one of the best-looking PS2 games of all time when you say that about MGS2 and 3 as well. Like, graphics snobs, dude. I had a sincere argument with someone on Twitter the other day that 30 FPS is, like, unacceptable. And it's like, do you really think a game like, I don't know, Persona, which is like 99% cutscene, and then the remaining 1% of your gameplay is spent in menus and doing turn-based combat. Is a game like that really improved by being rendered at 120 or 240 FPS? I can't imagine that it is. Granted, Persona 5, the PC port of Persona 5, does have a lot of issues if you try to run the game above 30 FPS for some stupid reason. But I've played so many games, and it's like, I can tell the difference between a game at 30 and a game at 60 FPS, like, absolutely. But going above 60, not really. Can't really tell the difference to you, to tell the truth. And maybe that's because I have bad eyesight or something, I don't know. Someone in the comments will defend their 500 frames per nanosecond, 80K resolution, psycho widescreen combination VR and on-a-hall setup that they have. I don't care, personally. For me, the issue has always been, can the game do this frame rate consistently? If yes, the job's good, and if no, what the fuck? Persona 5, though, like, weirdly has... If you try to play the game above 30 FPS, and I can't for the life of me figure out why it is the way it is, but the, did I miss the... Yeah, I did, it's over here. I don't remember, I don't think these guys respawn when you die, but I could be wrong, so I'm gonna keep looking out the other one. Mr. Chariot, you wanna come by and crazy skeletons up? Thanks, appreciate it, babe. Or, you know, not. That works too. I don't see any more of them, because I don't think they're around anymore. I'll get back to what I was saying. It seems like I pulled a lever. Persona 5. Oh no, wait, there's one. No way. And down goes the big horse. You might recognize this horse from Drangleic Castle. The Castle of Hassles, I like to say. Holy smokes, he hurts. He hurt you. With a real horse, don't stand behind him, he'll kick you. Stand beside him. Oh, he's poisoned already. Falling. Oh, you thought I wouldn't see you, Skeleton, if you hid inside the horse? I did. I'm just an idiot. Like I was saying earlier, Persona 5 has a bunch of weird issues if you try to run the game above 30 FPS. For whatever reason, all of the voice lines start getting, like, really distorted and choppy. And I don't know why. I don't, like, that is such a bizarre problem to have. I could understand it if it was, like, cutscenes and stuff got cut short, because they're, like, timed to the frame rate or something, right? But no. It's just the voice line, all the audio, all of it just gets really fucked up. And it's the audio! It's so weird. But my thing with frame rate has always been just consistency. Consistency. I don't care if your game runs at 100 FPS, I don't care if it runs at 30 or 29 or 2. As long as it can hold whatever frame rate you've set it up for. So you can cheese this boss out, kind of. If you shoot him a bunch, that cliff, he won't be able to jump over it, and he'll get, like, stuck. And then you just can push him into it, and, like, knock him off the cliff. It's way easier than trying to fight him head on, but it takes so many arrows and so much time that I'd honestly say it's not really worth doing. You're better off just doing the thing I did and lowering the gate on its head. So what's next? Smelter Demon. Fuck. Smelter Demon might actually be the one fight that's gonna be, like, challenging today. Well, really challenging. I'm not gonna act like I've been breezing through everything, like, deathlessly and shit. That's Twitchy Gren. He's the NPC master for the PvP Dueling Covenant. I think I'm gonna take a small biology break between these before we do the Smelter Demon. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some lovely Majula ambience for a few minutes here. Oh, it was a good banana. I ate like an entire banana. So what do we have left to spend souls on? You don't have anything else that I need, really. I mean, maybe I could have... Maybe those Twinkling Titanites might come in handy
No interest.
at some point. Maybe if I get, like, a different armor. Obviously, I'm gonna... Wait, this is armor I'm looking at. I'm not looking at... I'm dense. Well, there we go. Both our melee weapons are now plus 10s. Second here, drop something. I suppose I could upgrade the bow a bunch as well.
I'll be around.
How many Titanite large shards do I get for like 10,000 souls or something? Not a lot, eh?
Oh, I know.
So it could be some items too for spending a bunch of souls with her. Yeah, she gets the Twinkling Titanite, which is actually pretty good.
We can all do
Thanks.
no interest.
What do you mean no interest? I just gave you 25,000 souls. Enforce a weapon. Cool. Yeah, just reinforce my weapons a bunch. Can I wear Vengarl's helm yet? That might be nice. No. No use installing the inevitable anymore. We're gonna go fight Smelter Demon. So, I actually had a lot of trouble trying to fight this guy on stream when I got here previously. I actually ended up skipping the Smelter Demon for the first time in my life. Which was kind of fun. Actually, it's kind of neat to do something different. That's another reason why I like live streaming. I like having to improvise and try to, like, keep the content up, keep the pace up, keep the tempo up. I hate the word content. I shouldn't have used that damn word. But I like having to improvise and try to keep the pace up and try and keep things happening. Oh yeah, we're doing some damage now though. I love it when they get staggered out of their attack, but I still take the full damage. It's super cool. Yeah, these crit gloves actually slap. I think the bosses might be immune to the crit stuff. Which would be like the best time for them to kick in would be against the bosses. But I don't think they can. I don't think the bosses can be critted by them. What I'm doing, in case you can't tell, is I'm saying something stupid so that I hope I get proven wrong during the boss fight and it makes the boss fight way easier. I'm like trying to jinx myself, but like instead of in a negative way, I'm trying to do it in a positive way. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if upgrading the bow is super worth it or anything. Well, it seems to have been. It worked. It's a shame there's no way to cancel an arrow in Dark Souls. I ended up just kind of wasting one there. I want to try and pick off some of these guys. I said try, I didn't necessarily say succeed, now did I? Come on, buddy. I don't know how many Forlorns I've killed in this run. Oh! Okay, we're going in here. We're getting out of line of sight of that sniper. no, no, no. Yes, 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 yes! Yes, 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 yes! Problem solved. I'm the greatest. Scratch my trigger finger. Pointer finger on my left hand. Not really my trigger finger if it's on my left hand now, is it? And I'm right-handed. I suppose not. But you thought I would just forgive you guys for launching arrows at me from like a million miles away? No. I'm petty. I can be petty like that. I always miss that shot when you start getting close like that. Oh, so you can cancel an arrow if you, like, roll. That's neat. I say that, but I wasn't actually counting how many arrows I had, so I don't know if that actually did cancel it or if it just, like, deleted the arrow. Oh. God, there's so many! This is one of the reasons why this is such a hard fight. There's so much shit that can go wrong before you even get to the boss. Like, look at this. I'm already down to almost half of my stock of healing items already. And I haven't even reached the boss fight. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd that even come from? Yeah, I'm down to 5 Estus Flasks. Oh my god. What the where am I? Oh, it's you. I thought I saw you moving up to, like, come to the bridge or some nonsense, bro. I'll take a bunch of poison damage? Thanks, appreciate it. I'm gonna buy so many poison arrows from Gavilan, it's gonna be unreal. Pretty sure I already got the Gurm Great Axe from him, so... I swear to God, I don't usually aim like I'm this drunk. Do I have a spare lockstone? Actually, I'm not going to use it because I don't remember if I need lockstones to fight the rat bosses or not. I don't think I do. How many do I have? Do I have any? Oh, I have 5. Okay, I will definitely use one then. So whatever you do, don't fully lower this bridge because then this whole area will become... He actually, like, shot me there. It'll become so much harder. Because then you have to fight all of these dudes in addition to all the dudes on the other side. At the same time. I think you can tell from the number of bloodstains here just how difficult this area is. Yeah, it's so helpful. Petrified Dragon Bone. Woo! Yay! Hooray! Awesome! So great! Sugoi. Amazing. For boss weapons that I can't use because I'm using the Kestises. I mean, I will take Titanites and things because I can still use them to upgrade armor. This might be a waste of a lockstone to activate the water. I don't even remember if this water heals you. Oh no, it does. Okay. Yeah, because I want to be at full health for this boss fight. What could I do? What could I do that could help me? I don't have a flame plate ring, so that's not going to help. That's not going to help. Ring of Blades, I guess, might help. Might increase the damage I'm doing, that might help. Or why not? I could summon Lucatiel, I actually genuinely could, but... She's got a non-100% shield, and she's using a bladed weapon against a boss that is highly resistant to bladed weapons. Also a boss that does damage to you just for standing next to it. Which can be very problematic for NPC. roll. Why am I not rolling? Yeah, that move hurts. Don't fall for it. I was mashing rolls so hard, and it wasn't working. Ugh. I was so close. Okay. Slight inventory adjustment then, to make this fight a little bit easier. Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't need that anymore. I saw this. Yeah, that could help. I could pop one of those before I go in. I am not popping a Bright Bug for this guy, though. Those are so rare. I'm gonna save those for, like... potentially save those for, like, main boss fights. Like mandatory ones that I have to beat the game. I'm gonna try and take less damage from these guys on the way in, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like I entered his arena at low health. I literally got killed in 2 moves because I couldn't roll. It's not like it matters if I have more healing on me when I get in here. What will matter is if I have enough poison arrows to deal with all of the run knights and shit. At least that Forlorn is dead, so I won't have to worry about using any poison arrows on him, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough ammunition to deal with all of the run knights. Yeah, I only have 36 arrows, that's not gonna be enough. I think that might be enough to bait some of them out, but that's not gonna be enough to kill all the ones that I need to kill from range. This level is just brutal. Absolutely soul-wrenchingly brutal. Okay, you can cancel an arrow by rolling. Okay, cool. Learned something new today. That's the other nice thing about live streaming, because I'm always compelled to try different things. I always end up like learning new stuff about games that I thought I already knew everything about. And I don't even normally use bows this much in Dark Souls, either. Like, this shit really helps, and I'm like compelled to use it and adapt my strategies so that I can keep the pace up and not get stuck, not get bogged down doing the same thing over and over and over again and just making a really boring mess of a stream to watch. It's kind of great. It really is just that little nudge to play that little bit better, you know? Oh, he's gonna go down. Problem solved. Scratch this out of my face. Yeah, that 30 arrows is not gonna be enough. I might have to find a way to get some more souls. I mean, I could just go do the Royal Rat boss fights to get more souls to buy arrows with. I wonder if Vendrick's fight is gonna be really hard. Last time I did it, I got it first try. That was a really good build. Why am I not attacking? I'm gonna take damage. I lived. I didn't think I was gonna survive. Since my openings to attack the boss is so limited, I might actually try using the that two-handing thing again. Oh, he's in the water and he's being healed by it. That's so devious. That is so devious, FromSoft. Beside you. Better luck next time, kiddo. That jump gives me like a micro heart attack every time I try it. Scramble up. Pop a human effigy. I'm gonna try using the fire, the burr thing. See if that helps me any. This thing here, the small orange burr. I don't know if I have anything else I could possibly use. I could maybe put a pine resin on my... I could maybe put a resin on my weapon. We'll try it. At this point, I'm willing to throw everything I got at this guy. Well, almost everything I got. I'm not throwing the bright bug. Those are incredibly strong. Can you hand your... There we go. When he's in Form 1 and he does that, you can win. That's your own thing. Don't fall for it in any other form. Once he goes into Form 2, don't fall for that little opening. Because he will do the fart, and it will kill him. As you saw, it did half my health. His transitions between his states are his biggest openings. I'm going to take damage from that, I know it. Oh, he didn't do it. Yeah, sometimes he doesn't do it, but it's very rare. And there's no way to prove it. By the time you see him charging up to do the fart, it's too late. He does have a tail. He'll, like, start to kind of curl his chest inward and, like... yeah, see? There's a slight tell. Just like not even a second before the move goes out. Oh my god, I vanquished him. I vanquished my demon. I should have learned from my my years with the mace to two-hand my blunt weapon a lot sooner. Oh, and just as the ooze runs out. Wow. Wow, what a... Wow. I'm the best. I'm the best, baby! I gotta tell you though, that banana was not enough. I'm kind of hungry for some lunch right now, but I've still got the royal rats left. Right, what else? Dragon Slayer, check. Gargoyles, check. Chariot, check. Smelter Demon, check. Giant Soul, check. Vendrick. Vendrick is the only other thing I have left. I might save Vendrick for another stream. I don't think I have to do Vendrick, to start the DLCs. I know I have to do him... I know I have to kill him... I'm pretty sure I have to kill him to get his crown. I know I have to kill him to get his crown. And I'm pretty sure to actually get the benefit of having all the crowns, you have to kill Vendrick. I will come... I shouldn't have cut myself off there, god damn it. I'll probably do Vendrick as his own stream, maybe. I might save him as, like, post-DLC content, because I don't feel like doing him today, honestly, the way things are going. I'm getting kind of tired here. It's lagging a little bit. Ryan, you're lagging! Use an Ethernet! Aw, yeah, it's Ryan time. I don't even play Xenoblades, I just know the Ryan, you're lagging, use an Ethernet meme. That's it, that's all I know. That and the guard that goes, think you can take me? I'm gonna die to this guy, aren't I? Yeah, I was just about to, I just accepted my fate. And then I just kind of survived. I'm not really sure what to do. With the fact that he just whiffed. He could have killed me there, but he just whiffed it. I'll open this door just in case. I end up coming back through here or something at some point. What else is there left to do? Besides the royal rat fights? Not a whole lot, really. Not a whole lot. I can swap out the Ring of Blades for the Ring of Blades +1, because I just got it. Maybe some of the NPCs here might be selling something useful. You, Rosabeth.
Oh, I'm here, and would you?
Yeah, I know. We freed you like several streams ago. Yeah, I want all of your rings. I don't even know if some of them are redundant or not. I'll just buy every single one of them. Oh, you sell the burrs too. Okay, those are really useful. I might have to buy a bunch of those from you when I before I go into New Game Plus. I was hoping she might be like, oh hey, here's an item, but I guess not. Only other NPC vendor that might be worth checking out would be Shalanquar. I've been in here. I must have, because I have the cat ring, so I must have been in here. Why is the door closed? I guess.
It seems that we
Yeah, no, actually, not yet. We've got a lot of work left to do. Yeah, you don't have anything useful. So here's a pro tip. Items with fall damage resistance actually stack in this game. So the Jester's Tights and the Cat Ring actually will stack and you'll take slightly less fall damage. We're gonna go this way for the first rat boss because it's the easier of the two rat bosses. The other rat boss is much, much harder. Like, significantly harder. Oh yeah, I definitely have some redundant plate rings, don't I? Yeah, the Dark Quartz ring is redundant. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I have so many souls, it really doesn't matter. I maybe should use some of these to level up. Ah yeah, what's life without an unnecessary amount of personal risk, eh? We can ignore those hollows, they don't do anything. Really, most of this area is pretty easy. It's kind of like the Grave Wardens in the first game, where they have like a bunch of traps and quote-unquote disasters. But the problem is you can see these rat enemies, even when I'm just kind of wailing on them, they don't really stand a chance in hell. This whole area is full of... almost every single one of these Pharaoh's Lockstone contraptions is a booby trap of some sort. Hang on a minute. Oh, that feels better. Powerful sneeze. Almost every single one of these Pharaoh's Lockstone contraptions is a booby trap of some sort. So there's no reason to activate any of them. This whole area is really meant to have a player running around and activating all the Pharaoh's contraptions to annoy you. Oh, I sneezed so hard, I think I hurt my shoulder a little bit. So this is the first rat boss fight. It's really, really easy, frankly. Especially if you have a big, sweepy, cutty weapon, like a sword. I don't! I have my fists. This is actually going to be kind of hard. So basically, infinite rats spawn until one of them spawns who's a little bit different looking and has a much bigger health bar. And that's your boss fight. Good luck. Try not to get petrified by the rat bites. That's the main threat of these rats, is that they give you petrification if they bite you too much. Yep, there he is. Well, I don't actually know where he is. I can't see him. He does look... yeah, this one. With the mohawk. He also builds poison when he bites you, by the way. Yeah, see? This is one of those boss fights... This is actually one of the rare situations where the poison mist pyromancy would really come in handy, because you can just poison every single one of these rats in one go. I almost died from petrification. Whoa. That was dangerously close. Yeah. This guy lets us join the Rat Covenant. I'm not going to waste my time talking to him because he's really boring and we're almost done the stream. And I'm tired and I don't really want to bother. This is an alternate path into the gutter. Which is an area we've already cleared, so there's no real point to it, but I'll just go through here because there's some loot and stuff. Or is there? No, it just drops us right up here. Yeah. Oh no, there's an item. There's an item right there. Yeah, just a worthless bleedstone. Not really worth getting. I guess I'll go back to Majula and level up, and then go do the other rat, I guess? And then I'm probably gonna go get something to eat. No, there's one more thing I can do. Actually, there's one more thing I can do that isn't a boss fight. I don't really want to bother with doing Vendrick, at least today. I might do him next stream, or I might do the DLCs next stream. Might start the DLCs. Yeah, screw it, I'll put it both into ADP. Get that 97 agility, why not? Burn off a good chunk of souls. Not like I have anything else to use them for. The other rat, not Barat, the other rat is in, the Doors of Pharos area. Ouchie. He's not this way, actually. I'm just going this way so that I have an excuse to visit Navlan and buy a bunch of poison arrows. Sorry, not Navlan, Gavlan. Navlan is the royal sorcerer who invaded me earlier and was a total terrifying presence. Actually scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy all of them, frankly. Frankly, I'm probably gonna use them all up. I mean, they won't help me much in the Sunken King DLC. So maybe I won't do that DLC first? I don't know. I don't know what order I'm gonna do them in. Anyway, this is another Royal Rat area. Almost every Pharos Lockstone contraption you see here is a trap, so don't bother using them. Really not a lot to say about this area. It's kind of cool looking, I guess. That door there requires 3 Lockstones to open. There's one on either side, and then there's one on the bottom. I think you only have to spend 2 to be able to, like, squeak by and get in there. But there is a Mammoth Knight in there. And also St. Tyr's Spear, which is a really popular melee weapon for spear builds. I don't think I've ever used it, though. Or at least I've never made enough serious use of it to really have much to say about it. It's kind of a cool, unique weapon because it has the unique property of... Jesus fucking... I love not being able to punch slightly down to hit these dog rat things, whatever these are. St. Tyr's Spear has the unique property of becoming like a whole new weapon with a whole new moveset when it breaks. But you have to break it. And it has the highest item durability in the game, I think, so good luck with that. I think the easiest way to break it is to get a Pyromancy Flame and cast the Acid Mist spell. But the problem with that is your Pyromancy Flame will eventually break if you do that. I guess you cast multiple poison mist clouds, acid mist clouds, and then stand in them all. I guess maybe that might work. I don't know. I don't know if standing in more than one acid mist cloud will boost the damage rate or not. Oh, for God's sake. I think this is also the only way to take toxin damage in the whole game. And as you can see, toxic damage is insane. It's about as insane as it was in the first game. I take back my earlier comments. This is one of the harder boss fights. This is the hardest boss fight to approach. These fuckers are a pain. I wonder if you could outrun the souls that your enemies drop. I doubt it. Souls get exponentially faster the longer they're in transit for. So as you can see, this is quite a difficult area to navigate. Lots of enemies. They're quite powerful. This is actually a significantly better area. A significantly harder area, I should say, than the Grave of Saints. The Grave of Saints was kind of pathetic. This is actually a hard area. The Grave of Saints is an optional area, but it's so easy that unlike, say, the Belfries, which have very little reward and are quite difficult, especially if you get invaded by players, the Grave of Saints is almost a recommended area, in a way. So I'm, like, almost convinced. Pointless. Yeah, some of these are here to just waste your, I'm pretty convinced this is a trap chest, yep. Saw that one coming. But it is a rare Titanite chunk, which I do actually need some of those, so I'll take it. Well, I don't need them, but it would be nice. Oh, left. Well, you know, they actually meant something when they wrote left. I don't remember how you get those guys to come out of their statues. I think maybe you have to use a freaking branch on them? I really like it if you would get poisoned already. Ah, screw it. I'll probably just come over there and beat you to death with my bare hands if I have to. Regret ahead. Be wary of regret. Sounds like some like really good fortune cookie wisdom, you know? Pointless! Try control. That's very helpful. No, there's the boss fog. This one? Watch this be like the booty stretcher 9000. Don't think that did anything. Maybe it's the one this guy's guarding. Yeah, he's not putting his shield down. Go beat him up then. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. And now that's stuck in your head. This one? I have a bunch of these to spend, so I don't really care. No, that didn't do anything. How do I get over there? I forgot. This is bad. Pointless. It must be referring to this one here in the ground, I would assume. Alright, let's go look around. Bloody expensive. Bonfire. Oh, hey! That's how we get to the boss fight. Nifty! Oh, do I have anything that's gonna help me in this fight? No, I'm just gonna suffer, I think. We have so many boss souls to spend. We're gonna have a few more soon too. It's gonna be great. We're gonna level up so much. No points for guessing what boss this, what Dark Souls 1 boss this guy's supposed to be. None. Like, actually none. Like, even fewer than the Dragon Slayer. Like, come on. Oh, come on! Okay, maybe I should have equipped, the green herb. This can hit his minions. There's a reason why they put a bonfire right outside this boss fight. Look how much damage I've taken just from the toxin. Oh yeah, and they're invincible. They're in that little get-up animation too. I'm not sure why this creature is called the Royal Rat Authority, considering it is most definitely a dog. Or maybe a lupine would be a better name. No, it's not really a dog, it's very wolfish. I don't know. Its legs are pretty far apart. They're pretty, it's got that like wide shoulder width that a lot of dogs have. It's not really common among wolves. The back legs are all fucked up too. And it doesn't have the big spiky like spinal dorsal hair that a lot of wolves have. I'm really struggling to like actually get a wolf still on the screen to land a punch. Little rats are the bigger threat here, and I can't nail them. I can't really shoot at them, so I'm just trying to avoid them. I'm just kind of trying to think on my feet. Because yeah, if I get toxic, it's almost game over immediately. It's going to be a lot of my health. It's very hard to recover. And like Fido here. Okay, this is actually gonna maybe require me to break my own rules and use a different melee weapon because I cannot hit those little rats. I can't hit them, and I can't arrow them enough. I can't arrow them enough before big guy jumps down. So it's a good thing I have such ridiculously high stats. I can use literally anything I want. I don't have enough stats to use a Dragon's Tooth. Damn, that's a shit. Oh, I mean, I could two-hand it. I could two-hand it, that might be funny. I wonder would using the Javelin work. It fires 3 bolts in, like, rapid succession, but in the cooldown time between shots is gonna be too slow. You know what? We'll giant dad our way through. We'll use the controller disconnect. We use the Zweihander. We'll also just grab the poison mouse. I don't think that cures toxic though. But it'll be worth a try, won't it? Oh, I have to get the bow out as well. Fantastic. I wonder if the Bellkeeper bow is honestly better or not. Like, it kind of might be in a way. You see why no one does this boss fight, right? This shit kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna actually unequip the caster system and just use this Y-Hunter. Nah, no, I won't. I might use something faster than this Y-Hunter, though. I might just use a longsword. I don't think I picked up the fire longsword from, the place. I will just use this sword, though. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you see why nobody does this fight? This fight's terrible. Straight up bad. Not fun. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't really recommend doing this. There we go. Okay, I don't have to worry about being poisoned anymore. I just have to worry about being killed by a very fast, very mobile boss. Who doesn't do very good damage, but he does move pretty quickly. But yeah, it's just Seath from the first game without the sword. Which again just really makes me think that they were kind of either out of ideas for bosses or like, given the theme of like creatures and gods reborn across space and time in different forms, maybe some of this was intentional. It's a known fact that Dark Souls 2's original plot involved time travel. Dark Souls 2's original plot actually like had nothing to do with the cycle of fire, and was all about time travel instead. Which I think is part of the reason why this game is so weird, because I think some of these areas were meant to be like the same location but in different eras. Or like eras apart. Yeah, we got another Royal Rat soul tail, and we got the soul of the Royal Rat, blah 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 blah. And I've had another controller disconnect. So good. That's where we came from, so what's the other way? Where we didn't come from, what's over here? Friend. Oh hey, yeah, the rat that lets us join the Rat Covenant again. And then we just loop back around. Okay, cool. So I guess, like, maybe there was some intent to bring back, like, maybe you fight Ornstein, aka the old Dragon Slayer, at, like, a different point in his career. Maybe you go back and you fight Seath. Or maybe Seath is reborn as the Royal Rat Vanguard, or Royal Rat Authority, whichever one I just killed, I wasn't paying attention. Killing both Royal Rats gets us a unique reward, and it's an item I actually really want, because it's an item I almost never have a chance to get, because I usually don't bother with the Royal Rat. With the Royal Rats. Thank you, controller, for just disconnecting. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even moving, by the way.
It seemed why just
Yeah, I know. Look, just sell me the pants that I really want. I don't even think they're that good. They have the same effect as the butterfly skirt or the jester's pants. I think these have a higher magnitude of the effect, though. I think they reduce more fall damage, and they look kind of cool, don't they? You can break your legs to put them on. I have no idea how you fit in those. If I had, like, an animal mask, I could just be king from attacking with these. The only thing left to do would be to fight Vendrick, which I just don't want to do. I'm just tired at this point. There is one more thing we can do, though. There's one more, like, optional thing we can do. So I'm gonna go and do that. And then I'm gonna go... I think I'll fight Vendrick later. I think I'll do him as, like, part of the, once I've done the... I don't even know if I can get into his memories without killing him. I'll probably... Oh, you know what? I'll experiment with that question off-stream to find out if I can even get into his memories without killing him. If I can't get into his memories without killing him, then I will kill him, like, first thing next stream. I'll kill him first thing next stream. So that I can get in his memories and then have, like, the lore reason to go into the DLCs. But that's like, next time activities. For now, I just have one last piece of business in this area. You thought getting the engraved gauntlets was, like, the most important thing you could do here? Nah. Not even close. Well, I mean, it probably is. They're fantastic. They're massive boost to your DPS every time you land a crit is great. And their armor rating is pretty good, and they're fairly light. Holy shit, what the hell is Navlan doing here? Die! didn't free you so you could be this much of a pain. I had no idea he invades you here, but it actually makes perfect sense considering what we're about to do. Because with the Ashen Mist Heart, right, we're free to jump into different memories, right? That's why he appeared to us in the Fortress of Fallen Giants, even though that's a much lower level area than he's an invader for, right? Because we're about to use the Ashen Mist Heart, so of course we'd be back there. Right, we have to go back there to progress the game. But there is something we can use the Ashen Mist Heart on here. Because if you remember, after defeating the Dukes de Freya, we didn't get a Lord Soul right away. We had to interact with the Dragon Skull over here by this weird crystal formation. So what happens if we bring the Ashen Mist Heart to these weird crystals? Where does it take us, do you think? But of course, it takes us to what I can only assume to be the Age of Dragons. I think those towering pillars are meant to be the arch trees. And as we know, in the Age of Dragons, there was no light, there was no dark, it was only gray. They literally hadn't invented color yet. It's a very somber place, actually. This is the world unformed, untouched by Gwyn. Our character in Dark Souls 2 might well be the only character left who truly understands what the world was like before the Age of Fire. You know? It's, pretty heavy shit. And then examining him a second time takes us out of the memory. Probably a mistake, considering we were being followed by like a million enemies. So we're just going to immediately Natured Feather. His soul can be used to craft some pretty good weapons, but that's not what we're going to do with it. We're going to eat it. Because I'm going to go and use all of those boss souls I'm now hauling around to level up a lot. I'm going to really quickly Google what the breakpoint for adaptability is before I do. Agility effects of okay, so the most iframes we get is at 116 points of agility. Am I at 96 already? I'm at 97. So the next breakpoint is 99 points of agility. Okay, so we get a whole extra frame. And are you ready to watch me consume 1,000,000 souls? Let's go. I can also probably go to Gavilan, actually, and get even more souls. Yeah, why not? Let's go to Gavilan after this is done, too. I'm here to level up, and level up big time in preparation for the DLCs. We will go to Gavilan once I'm done eating all of these, I promise. Watch me get invaded by, like, some lunatic PvP player. I'm not going to read the soul lore. I haven't made a habit of doing it, and I don't really want to waste my time. Most of these aren't particularly interesting. You know what? Out of respect for the ancient dragon, I am going to look at his soul lore. Soul of the great ancient dragon that stands magnificently deep within the shrine. This powerful being stands and waits for whomever may visit him. He uses the dragon soul, blah blah blah, great weapon. You know, I forgot an optional boss. I did forget one. The ancient dragon. We are actually short a soul of giants. I did forget one. I knew I was forgetting something. Screw it. I'm not doing that fight today. I'm too tired. This stream's been going on for almost 3 hours. I'm tired. I want to go stretch my legs and get a sandwich. I'm hungry and tired. I don't really have anything to say other than I'm hungry and tired and out of ideas for the darn thing. That fight, the fight with the ancient dragon is hard as nails too. That fight is really tough because that thing can one-shot you basically from almost any amount of health. And the run-up to that fight is gonna be hard as hell too. But it is kind of, I don't know if it's super necessary to do before you fight Vendrick. I'll do him and Vendrick next stream, I guess, as like the part 2 of the optional boss roundup. Kind of out of things to say at this point. Kind of exhausted. Mentally and a little bit physically tired. These two are different. They have different sprites despite having the same name. They have different stats? Yeah, they do. That's cool. Those virtual bands are only useful to cast just because they just affect how many spells you have. The Ring of the Dead is only useful if you're like a PvPer, I guess. Right, those suck, I'm never gonna use them, so... These are only ever good for PvP, so I'm never gonna use them. I guess I could trade that to the crows, but too late now. Don't need these, never gonna use spells. Don't need these, I'm actually gonna play New Game Plus. Don't need these, I'm never gonna do PvP. Don't need this, don't intend to advance that covenant. Don't intend to advance that covenant. Don't need these, never gonna use boss weapons. Don't need these, never gonna use infusion. I think I said it back when I first started this one. Someone once suggested that it's actually a really good idea to infuse one of your fists with bleed and the other one with poison. But you lose so much damage that I can't convince myself that that's worth doing. Okay, let me bring back up that chart of adaptability breakpoints. I mean agility breakpoints, not adaptability. There it is. Okay, let's see like how many levels I can get. A lot of levels. That's 105 agility. That's 13 iframes or 0.4 seconds. I'll take it. That is, yeah, that's 0.433 seconds of invincibility level 1. And look at that, I still have over 20,000 souls to spend. So as long as I'm within a little less than half a second of the roll window, I will survive. It's pretty great. Upgrade my armor. And I guess we'll spend the last of my souls on something from Malintia. Life gems, why not? I'll use them all eventually, won't I? Yeah, she's not gonna... anything unique. Okay. So I think that's everything for this stream. Next time, whenever that is gonna be the Ancient Dragon and King Vendrick himself as our final two main game bosses before the DLCs. So with that out of the way, good morning, good afternoon.